I was looking through my patterns and realized that I have quite a number of patterns from the 1920s. Most of these patterns are 100 years old. It's so wonderful that they are still usable. I really need to start digitizing them to preserve them for future sewists. The 1920s introduced sweeping cultural change. It began in many ways with the spread of women's suffrage in the immediate post-war years. The fashion of the decade was characterized by the chemise dress, which featured a dropped waist and hung from the shoulders to the knees. But there's so much more than just the flapper look. Let's start with some separates. This McCall Special pattern can be made as either a shirtwaist dress or as separates. It offers a below the elbow or full-length sleeve, both with cuffs. The button-up blouse has 2 different collars. It's a wonderful pattern that is also printed. McCall 4089 can also be made up as a dress or separates. The skirt has a front kick pleat and the blouse can be made with long or short sleeves. Isn't it fabulous? Pictorial Review 2908 is a lovely drop waist dress that can be made up with or without an attached belt. This one also offers both a long and short sleeve option with a sweet Peter Pan collar. I think the row of buttons down the back above the kick pleat is really unique. Pictorial Patterns 5105 is a cute girls ensemble which consists of a drop waist chemise dress under a shaped vest. The front of the skirt is pleated and the pattern has various neckline options. Cut Easy 5352 is another girls dress with a pleated skirt. The front button placket and piping adds interest to the dress. This is one of the earliest examples of a multi-size pattern. This one offers size 16, 18, and 20 in one package. For a dressier look, Superior 2826 has a blouson bodice with a dramatic jabot across the front. The low-slung 3-piece belt is fastened with buttons at the hip. It's a classic 20s look. Simplicity 333 has a full skirt with a shaped hem extension and a gathered dropped waist. I love the puff sleeves and the ruffle at the neckline is just adorable. This mail-order pattern has a dropped waist with a flared skirt. The large collar has lace trim for a dramatic look. There is also a bit of lace trim on the cuffs. Here's another dress with lace. The wide low belt has dramatic drape. The front inset is also trimmed with lace. It's a dressy day look that could easily be transitioned into an evening look. McCall 5696 has a wide belt that ties at the waist, which is echoed by the bow at the neckline. The dress also comes with a bertha for those cooler evenings. Butterick 3366 is much later in the decade, either 1929 or even 1930. During this time, hemlines dropped and the waist rose higher. The skirt still sports a low-dropped waist, as does the loose jacket, though the belt at the natural waist points to the new decade. McCall's 6297 from 1930 really highlights the transition from the 20s to the 30s. Make sure to check out my video on 1930s vintage patterns to see what is coming next. I put out videos monthly on Tuesdays, so make sure to subscribe to be notified when the next post comes out. Let me know if you have questions about working with vintage patterns below, and be sure to like if you found this helpful. Thank you.